up, y'all? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. Peace, y'all. Take care of each other. Protect your energy.
What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here to talk about nothing, child. Ain't nothing to talk about. You already know. So let's go see what's on the blogs. Let's see what's on the blogs. Let's see what I have saved.
I sponsor the blog.
Let me tell you something.
There's a lot of stories out, but I have some stories saved. I know I'm late on some of the stuff, but we'll see how this goes. I did see I don't know if she's telling the truth. I don't know. But Madonna is going on tour. I'm sorry. I love Madonna. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I love Madge. That's my girl. That is my girl. So she's supposed to be going on tour. And she announced it on her page. I don't know if it's true, but she was like, yeah, let's do it. So I didn't even go to her website to see if it's true because I really don't do concerts. It's a little bit too much, but I'm excited to see the footage. It's just too much for me. Too many people. It's just too much. I can't do it. Anybody else like that? I cannot do concerts. I cannot do them. Crowds. I don't know. I can't do it. TJ Holmes and Amy Robach reportedly in talks of marriage to prove they are serious about relationship. Girl. Girl, Good Morning America co-anchors TJ Holmes and Amy Robach could possibly walk down the aisle soon. Girl, are their divorces final? Girl. According to the Radar online sources close to the couple, revealed that the two are talking about getting married after they conclude settlements in court with their soon-to-be exes. The source said Amy Robach is close to wrapping up her agreement with estranged husband Andrew Shue and is encouraging TJ Holmes to push through his divorce with Marilee Feibig. The insider said she wants him free so they can get married to prove to everyone how serious their relationship is. Oh, you mean so the seriousness of the relationship with Andrew Shue? Because you got married to him. Was that relationship serious? Girl, what does that mean? What does getting married mean? What does getting married to prove that your relationship is serious? And then what, you think y'all gonna get back on TV? They're not letting y'all back on TV. You can hang that up. Now you can get married and for what, the third time? Amy Robach, because you done cheated on everybody. TJ Holmes, he done cheated on everybody. So what you think is gonna happen in this relationship? How long do you think it's gonna last? Let's see. How long does the average marriage last? What is the average length? This is from a family law website. This is another law info website. Hopesandfear.com. I don't know who that. This is a brides.com. How long do U.S. average marriages last? I'm sure, hopefully, brides.com got it from a reputable source. We can see at the end, but it says that in 2016, there were 6.9 marriages in the U.S. for every 1,000 people and 3.2 divorces per every 1,000 people. In other words, just under half of all marriages won't live up to the part of the wedding vows that say, "Till death do us part." It should be until we've reached our destination and decide to part ways, until we decide to part ways. The death do you part. What I tell you guys, I mean, I know we're talking about TJ Holmes and Amy Robach, but what I'm saying about marketing marriage as forever, when it's like statistically not true, then you're literally selling a fantasy. And how does the fantasy bode for most people? A nightmare, right? The bitch is being thrown in a moat. He's being thrown in the moat. The fantasy, the white horse, all the shit you know how the next day all the pumpkins are wilted and molded and sunken in. Yeah, it's not the reality. And I feel like when you market marriage as forever, you're literally lying to people. You're lying to them. And it's like there are so many people who will accept the lie and like literally walk into something like this. Let's just get married so that we can prove to people that we're serious. As serious as your last two marriages, girl. Like, it doesn't even make sense. So what is the average length of marriage in the US? The answer might surprise you if you're soon to be married or a newlywed. On average, the typical US marriage that ends in divorce lasts just 8 years. Worldwide, the average length of marriage can vary widely by country. In Italy, for example, the typical couple stays married for 18 years. In Qatar, on the other hand, the divorce rate is 69.5%, with marriages lasting less than 5 years on average. So what are you selling exactly? You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like if you you're like, is it cognitive dissonance? Like, I'm just going to be like, till death do you part, knowing good and goddamn well the likelihood is not, that's not going to happen. So the vows need to change. I really think if y'all want to continue to partner in these relationships, a lot of the way, the templates that you're using to model your relationships by aren't working. Clearly, the institution that you're trying to sell to people is malfunctioned. Something in it is not working. Something in it is wrong. It's wrong. And for people to go back to the times where women didn't have rights and needed to be with an adult male in order to survive, to go back to that time, what does that tell you about the mindset of the person you're actually trying to do forever with? You understand what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So TJ Holmes and we could go back. This is from brides.com. I'll put the link in the description so y'all can read the rest of it and you can see where they got their this was the typical marriage, U.S. marriage lasts 8 years. That's from the U.S. Census Bureau, April 22nd, 2021. The Italian statistic came from Italian National Institutes of Statistics, and the Qatar came from Marriage and Divorce State of Qatar in 2018. So when you're being sold something, just remember just remember how much you invest in it, and that the idea of something lasting for life is a lie. Okay. And then that's what's crazy, is because there's so many women who will literally spend their entire life looking for someone to spend their life with. And that's the sad part. It really is. Anyways, so she wants their divorces over and done. They're happy and in love. Amy and TJ's attitude is to hell with anyone who stands in their way. Nobody is standing in your way. And honestly, I don't think anybody cares that much that they're together, because both of you are of low character. You don't have self-control in your relationships. You can't keep the honor, and you can't honor your spouses. So you're going to do the same thing to each other. Nobody cares. Ruin each other's lives, right? But you're not going to be on TV for ABC or GMA or whoever the hell you work for. That's just what it is. So y'all can go get married, ruin each other's lives, child. Go get married, live happily ever after. But don't nobody give a damn. I'm tired of TJ Holmes and Amy Robach. I don't care at this point. Just let me know if they sue them. That's the next story I want to hear. I don't care about nothing else, because nothing y'all doing is new. And y'all can go do what you want to do. Nobody's gonna stand in your way. I think everybody is like this. Go ahead, ruin each other's lives, girl. Out of here. Chelsea calls out Snapchat after her child's father, Antonio Brown, shared sexually explicit photos of them on the platform. I have reported his page. Unfortunately, Snapchat is allowing him to repost. Very well aware of what's being posted on Snap. I'm not in control of his actions. I have asked multiple clearly. I don't think anyone is. He's not even in control of his actions. Yeah, he's out of control. I wonder what D.L. Hughley has to say about this. I have asked multiple times to have this part of our past relationship to remain private, but he refuses. I've reported, it sounds like revenge porn to me. I have reported his page and all pictures, unfortunately, Snapchat is allowing him to repost. I'm very sorry for any of your kids that follow him and used to look at him as a role model. I do not condone these actions. As you are aware, I have kids involved as well. Isn't she the one who dropped the charges the other day? And so they didn't, so she recanted her statement, and so they dropped the charges on him the other day. And then what does he do? Terrorize her once again? So I don't know, what is it? Is it a kink? What's her name? Chelsea Cryas. Let's see. Yeah, battery charge against ex-Bucks wide receiver Antonio Brown dropped after Chelsea Cryas recanted her statement. Yeah, the arrest warrant for ex-Tampa Bay Buccaneers wide receiver. See, had he been in a cage somewhere, he wouldn't have had access to his phone to release pictures of you. So what you did was recant a statement, release a terrorist back into the community, and what did he do? He terrorized you again. He keeps terrorizing you. I don't know what else. I don't know what else. Why would you recant a statement so a warrant can be rescinded, or however they call it? The woman who made allegations against Brown met an assistant state attorney and the victim advocate last week and recanted her story. He threw a shoe at her head, hit her in a ponytail. That's the one. So now he's putting images of y'all intimate relationship on a public platform, and he probably has, I don't know how many followers. I don't understand. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I just don't understand it. That's crazy. It's crazy. Never mind their relationship. Those poor boys watching this go down between their parents. That still sucks. Him doing this to his kid's mom is crazy. They'll be more hurt than her. If AB wasn't a celebrity, he'd face years behind bars if charged under Florida's revenge porn law. She won't press charges. There should be legal action she can take. It is, but she recants her statements. She has like the law on her side, right? Issuing warrants and stuff, and she takes it. She rescinds it. I don't understand. That's very concerning. And I don't know if you're doing that to protect his image to his children, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. I don't understand the psychology behind this particular situation like this. I don't get it. I don't understand it. So I don't know what to tell. I tell you, lady, you keep releasing this terrorist to the community. And I think it's so crazy that D.L. Hughley literally used him in an example of domestic violence. Like, you are using him and he continues to show his ass. Like, it's like a story about Antonio Brown every week, terrorizing somebody. And I guess he has to kill somebody in order for anybody to be like, this nigga's out of control. I don't know what needs to happen. I don't know. So MC Lyte granted ownership of music catalog amid divorce settlement. First of all, I did not know MC Lyte was married. One, two, I thought MC Lyte was a lesbian. I'm just being honest. She's 52, is single again. MC Lyte marriage to John Weich was a short one, dissolved due to irreconcilable differences. The rap icon filed for divorce from her husband in August 2020 after 3 years of marriage. She made less than half of the average. Irreconcilable differences have arisen between the parties, which have led to irredeemable breakdown of the marriage, making it impossible for the parties to live together as husband and wife. According to the reports, the initial prenup agreement, will be upheld. As for the separate property between the estranged couple, MC Lyte, born Lana Moore, will be keeping all of that. MC Lyte keeps her clothing, jewelry, watches, personal effects in her possession. Custody or control and earnings and accumulations before the date of their marriage, during the marriage, and post-separation. Her Subaru, financial accounts in her name, all furniture, furnishings, and other personal property in her possession, custody, or control. She also gets to keep her term life insurance policy. The Lyte is a rock rapper who became successful in the 90s, was granted permission to keep all her music catalogs and other creative property during the divorce. On top of that, each party is waiving their right to spousal support. The Grammy-nominated artist met her husband on Match.com and married in August of 2017 in Montego Bay, Jamaica. He claimed he had no clue that he was dating a celebrity until his friend advised him to Google her. In a previous interview, he said, "At the moment, I asked the Lord for a wife for the first time. The following week, I met Lana." Last August, the former Marine seemingly didn't want to sign papers to let the Brooklyn native free. As previously reported, she admitted, "I'm still going through with it." At this time, she shared, "I think when the press got a hold of it, I think people thought we were still together. I had just filed. We're still going through it." And this was from Essence, and the Jasmine brand reposted it. He kind of looks like Chauncey. What's his name? God damn it. Why can I remember his name? Chauncey from Menace to Society. Clifton is his name. Clifton Powell. Is that his name? Yes, he kind of looks like Clifton Powell. He does. Okay, here he is. See, that's him. I'll put a picture. Yeah, you can see it good. See, that's him and MC Lyte. And then look at Clifton Powell. Yeah, he kind of looks like him. Yeah. I'd be good with who people look like. I'd be real good with it. Yes. Okay, so anyways, so good. She got the prenup. She had a prenup. Okay? That's another thing. If you're going to do something stupid, like get married, have a prenup to make sure, because you already just have an insurance on your marriage. Like you have insurance on everything else. When the shit break down, you'll have your insurance. Yeah. And I honestly think marriage licenses, because another thing that you can add, like skip the forever part. And another thing you can add is like the state should give you marriage licenses for a term. So you can get a marriage license for 5 years. And then at 5 years, if, you can go back and renew it if you want to. I really think that's a good idea too. What do y'all think? I'll be trying to save y'all, but y'all be wanting to be in these relationships and bound to these people, but it's okay. I mean, I guess that's just a part of life, like, the game of life. It's just a part of that. So whatever. Jaguar Wright arrested for putting the paws on her man. Let me turn her down. The paws on her man's husband said she threw her son's ashes out the car. What? They don't have there's no description or caption. It's just them putting her on a stretcher. I don't know what's going on. y'all can probably clue me in on the comments. I know there's like a lot of side, like other blogs that like kind of like stay on Jaguar Wright and kind of cover her and the things that she does, and says, and she's interviewed. And for me, it's clear that there are some mental health issues. I think she does admit to that. I'm not sure. But throwing your ashes, the son's ashes out the window, that's wild as hell. But he's saying that she fought him. And my whole thing, I always want to know, like, can you tell me what happened, like, right before this happened? Tell me what happened.
Somebody else call the cops on her. I can't calm her down. I can't calm her down. They came up here and assaulted me. Her and motherfucking me, Solar, came up here and assaulted me at the motherfucking barbershop. I never called the laws on my wife. She did this to herself. Hanging out with that motherfucker nigga in the back of that motherfucking car. Solar. Fucking motherfucking sex cultists. Talking about I love you, I love you. They fucking drinking and everything. They both fucking drunk as fuck. Fucking doing fucking lives and shit with motherfucking King Payne. Talking about me, I put guns and shit on her. I didn't put no gun on her. She didn't tell y'all the truth. She grabbed that motherfucker and said she should shoot me in the motherfucking head. She get the shit over with. Cause I ain't worth shit to her. I ain't worth shit to her, huh? No value, huh? And you do me like this? Right with that motherfucker? Got you involved in this shit?
I don't know what's going on, Chad.
What the fuck, bro? You tripping. Now both y'all...
This is crazy because it's like, she's like a public figure, but it's like I mean, some people might know what's going on. I have no clue what's going on. Like, I don't know. So I hope that she gets okay, and I don't know what to say. Like, I hope she's okay, because she threatened to shoot him. But I want to know, like, what happened before, like, what was going on? They said she was drunk. There's no caption here. So I don't know what's happening, child. DJ Paul, bitch, I hollered at the beginning. He said, DJ Paul is in here for people questioning why he wasn't at Gangsta Abuse's funeral. This is what's funny to me. It was funny. Wait.
Bitch.
Baby, I'm sorry. The way he was cussing the people out, I was hollering. Wait.
Let me explain something to you bitch ass niggas out there who got something to say about me not coming to Boo funeral. Nigga, I paid for the funeral, ho. I'm on motherfucking tour, and even if I wasn't, I don't do funerals, nigga.
Oh,
the last time I was at a funeral, it wasn't nothing but a bunch of groupie ass motherfucking niggas up in that motherfucker. Bunch of niggas that just want to come up and talk to me and all this old shit. Bitch ass niggas. Who know how much I love her? She know how much I know how much she loved me. Nigga, I ain't got nothing to prove to none of you punk ass, group ass niggas up in there. Cause it would be number about 4 or 5 motherfuckers in there if it wasn't for who I created. Nigga, what I created. The teenage girl that I found. Nigga, I'm the one who wrote Where the Dollars At Hook. Nigga,
Where
I'm
the
the one
dollars
who
at?
writing and producing
Where them
shit.
dollars
Yeah,
at?
she did her verses. She did some hooks. Juicy was doing beats. He was doing hooks. But I discovered her, nigga. I went to...
Was her name always Boo? Was it always Gangsta Boo, or did he give her the Gangsta Boo name? Because is that what he means by I made her? Like, I made the persona Gangster Boo? Is that what he's talking about? I wonder if that's what he means. But when he first started, baby, he said, listen, wait.
Bitch ass niggas out there.
Listen.
Who got something to say about me not coming to Boo funeral. Nigga, I paid for the funeral, ho. I'm on motherfucking tour, and even if I wasn't, I don't do funerals, nigga.
Wait.
The last time I was at a funeral, it wasn't nothing but a bunch of groupie ass motherfucking niggas up in that motherfucker. Bunch of niggas that just want to come up and talk to me and all this old shit.
And all this old shit. Sound like an old ass man. Baby, he sound like an old ass granddaddy. He's frustrated. Y'all leave DJ Paul alone. He is tired. He is on tour. He paid for the funeral. Leave him alone. Oh, God, that was funny. That was funny. Late rapper PNB Rock's girlfriend says she and his children will not receive death benefits or financial support because he didn't have a will or life insurance. We're so young, we didn't plan on death. Is that why y'all be making fun of old people? Because they like, I don't know, that's weird. Like when people be ageist and stuff, it's so weird because you want to grow old. But a lot of people were like, see, that's why you should have been married. That's why you should have been married. Listen, he could have a life insurance policy and she could be the beneficiary, and the children, the beneficiaries on the life insurance policy, they don't have to be married. So get that shit out of here. You need to be married. You need to be married. Get that shit out of here. Okay. Number one. Number two, he didn't even have a will. You didn't have nothing set up. All this, you like, no accountant, nobody has told you, no advisor has told you. You make music that brings death into your realm. You make music on the frequency of, and you don't think that that kind of stuff is going to be drawn to you. Bro, you need a life insurance policy. You have children. Nobody told him that. Who are y'all niggas around with all these diamonds and flashy chains around your neck, choking you to death? Can't even lift your goddamn head up. All these muscles back here have to be super strong to hold your goddamn all them fucking chains on, and you don't have a life insurance policy. And somebody walks into a goddamn chicken and waffles and shoots you in front of everybody for them fucking chains. And you don't have a life insurance policy? That shit is crazy. No, it doesn't take marriage, sweetheart, to put a life insurance policy out on your children's father. It doesn't. It doesn't. It doesn't take marriage. It doesn't. So make sure you have that. Make sure you have a life insurance, especially if you are in this type of environment where his life expectancy ain't, it's like, I don't know what is the life expectancy of, let's see, life expectancy of black male in US. All I had to put was of, and it came up, the first thing that came up, life expectancy of black male in US. The next one is life expectancy of a cat. The next one is life expectancy of a 75-year-old male. Let's see. It says 77 years old, but the way that I've been seeing stickers drop like flies before they're 60 years old. I've been seeing it. So I don't know, but this was in 2020, the last census, I guess. I don't know. It says the life expectancy, this is from Key Facts in Health and Healthcare by Race and Ethnicity, kff.org. Life expectancy for black people was only 71.8 years compared to 77 years and 78.8. For black males at only 68 years. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right. That sounds about right. 68 years. But these, YOLO, I want to swallow a bunch of pills because the cops are going to get on our private jet, and then you get shot in this violent way. Y'all don't think nothing. Y'all don't think how, like, when a sound comes through a speaker that it like is sending out a vibration, and then whatever is attracted to that will come back into that realm, into that frequency, and it's drawing things to you. It's drawing those things to you. So you don't think, like, if you're a rapper or you're in any type of thing where your life expectancy is low, you need a life insurance policy. You're also worried about getting married and 50-50 relationships. Y'all niggas need to worry about getting life insurance policy so your children can have something instead of a bill when you're out of here. This is crazy. That's crazy. And it's so many people in the comments giving her misinformation, but it's all that, oh, you should have been married. You should have been married. No. You don't have to do none of that. I already told you. You don't have to do none of that. Death is not always expected, but always should be planned for. Should always be planned for. Late rapper PNB Rock's partner seems to be learning the lesson the hard way after revealing the musician didn't have a will or insurance. and you make that kind of music, like I'm telling you, if you're in that industry like that and no one has advised you, I bet them fucking record label got a life insurance policy on your ass. I bet the fucking record label got a life insurance policy on your ass. I bet they do. Stephanie Soundwag, PNB Rock's girlfriend, the mother of his youngest daughter, spoke on the matter, stating, "Since Rock been gone, I haven't had no help, no child support, no type of help at all. No, he did not have life insurance. No, he did not have a will. No, we didn't set anything up. We're so young. We don't plan on death. I don't get no death benefits. I don't get nothing. I'm not going to ask anybody for nothing." You should be. You should be. All the niggas that ate off of him, you should be asking folks for money. A 15-minute video posted to her IG. She also shared gratitude for everyone supporting her businesses, adding it helped to continue care for her family. The entrepreneur was candid about Rock's real name, Rakeem Hashim Allen, providing for her and the whole family prior to his passing. As previously reported, the musician was shot and killed at Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles late last year. He was just 30 years old at the time. Rock is survived by his partner, their daughter, 2-year-old daughter, Zuri, his 8-year-old daughter, Milan, from a previous relationship. The mother of 2 regularly posted pics of his baby girls to social media. I wonder if the other woman has a life insurance policy on him. Yes, and the baby mamas of the men that are, calling death into their realm, you should have a life insurance policy on your child's father. Period. Back in October, she posted an emotional tribute of her late partner, sharing how hard grieving has been, opening up about their relationship and being a witness to the lover's murder. She said she's not okay. I remember that video. I hope that she's in therapy. But yeah, they should at least be able to receive Social Security checks until they're 18, maybe even 19 if still in school. Yeah, but did all the money that he made, was it reported like as a job? Like, I don't know. And her not being married to him doesn't have anything to do with the children receiving checks unless something has changed. Right. Girl, death does not pick any age. I'm sorry that this is happening to her, but life insurance is cheaper monthly than all that jewelry, purses he was buying for her. I need for her to go research because the kids are definitely entitled to money. Let this be a lesson to all people that love to holler about marriage is just a piece of paper. No, it's the reason why you don't just up and have kids. You're wrong. Let me see how many people told her she's wrong. Married cancer survivor with all her ducks in a row here. Only mentioned this because it was unexpected. You're correct, but in reference to the case, the kids are blood and entitled to benefits. She just needs to log off social media and head down to the county building. They 100% get monthly stipends without them being married. Exactly. Y'all be trying to sell some shit. Y'all be trying to sell some stuff. His children are considered his next of kin, so his money should go to them. You were the girlfriend. Why would you get benefits? This is why a marriage license and will matters. She didn't ask about a marriage license. She said life insurance. And y'all, like all these Shada, Jada, Ari, all these girls that are with these dudes, that have children with these men, please get life insurance policies on these men. Don't be no fool. Don't be her. Okay? Don't be her. Let her be the lesson. This is the Yelp review. You see it. So you be like, oh, okay, that's what I need to do. I need to go and get a life insurance policy on this man. Yes, especially if he is in the realm that death can be at his door at any time. So that's all I got to say about that. Good luck to her. Okay? Let's see what else. What time is it? Oh, do y'all see what's going on with Elisabeth Ovesen, BKA Karen Steffens? That's her pen name. She says Elisabeth Ovesen is her real name. Karen Steffens was a stage name or pen name. She's going through it with that chef. Didn't I tell y'all? The way that she tells the story, it just seems like, like I said, first of all, like I said, she's not in the relationship with him, and that there must have been some type of agreement to have the baby. She wants to have the baby. She wanted to tell him she was pregnant in person, and what we were going to do about it. But like for me, like it's like, I don't know if you could advise a person who keeps saying, I want this man I'm having a baby with to help make a decision on what we're going to do next. Are we going to raise the baby together? But if he's giving you all of these signals that saying that he's not, like, he's ignoring you, he's sending lawyer papers and doing all this stuff, that you probably either want to terminate the pregnancy or decide to raise a baby on your own. And the way she tells the story, I don't know. It sounds like they got pregnant and he doesn't want to have a baby. And I don't know. That's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like he doesn't want to have a baby with her. But she's trying, it feels like she's trying to make him want to. I don't know what, like, I don't, like, she's made a couple of lives on IG. I haven't watched the last two. I watched the other one. She was like, can y'all record this? Just make sure you record this. But the way she told the story of their relationship, and I don't know, it doesn't seem like he wants to have any involvement, and it seems like they're not in a relationship. Remember I said that? I said she strikes me as the type, she's not in a relationship with him. They're just doing their own thing, but I guess having unprotected sex. So she was like, we were very much having unprotected sex and this and that. And I was coming to the restaurant. They were in a relationship, but not like a monogamous relationship, I could say. They were just not together. And then she gets pregnant and she wants to tell him in person, and he's like avoiding her. And I feel like when you have unprotected sex with someone and the woman starts calling like, oh, we need to talk, you kind of know what it is. And then he's like, I want to say like 8 to 10 years younger. He's 33. I think she's 44. I think she said she is, or 43, something like that. Her and I share the same birthday. Child, I said, it sounds like he doesn't want to have anything to do. I kept like, I'm just watching the entire video of her talking about, and it just sounds like she wants to have a baby, but and then she's also having, like, it's high risk, like she's having these problems. I also think that's a sign. But she's like, he's putting her through stress, but it really sounds like he doesn't want to have anything to do with it, and he's avoiding her, like asking her, can you send me your results, show me that you're pregnant, can you? And she's like, I'm not texting you my health records. That's why I wanted to meet you in person so I could show you everything. She even went through the trouble of like recording herself taking a piss test. Like that's crazy to me, that you have to prove like, okay, I'm taking a piss test, I'm showing you this, I'm not playing, this is not like, it's that, like when you have to do all of that, that to me lets me know that that person may not want to have a baby. If you have to do all this, like, I got to prove to you that this, and I think he's like an up and coming chef. He probably doesn't want to have that responsibility of having a child. And it seems like she is kind of, it seems, I want to say manipulative, the way she's trying to, he's like trying to silence her at the same time, but the way that she's like, I need to see you, I need to see you, I need to see you. And how many times does a person have to tell you that I don't want to have nothing to do with this? So basically, what I'm gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna do what I want to do. It's like you want to include him. That's what it seems like. She wants to include him, and he doesn't seem interested. And then even to the point where he goes to a basketball game and they put him on the jumbotron, and she was like, she felt like that was intentional. And then she like is feeling like kind of this I don't know if it's a vendetta, like, I'm gonna get back at you. It's I don't know, it's weird. Y'all could go to her page and watch her videos. You know, she's very open. There's no shame, so don't go over there being like Tokyo Tony tried to come out and was like, you was sleeping with everybody else's man and da, 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 da. Girl, she has no shame. She wrote about it. That's one thing, you can't shame people with the shit that they come out and tell you about. I done told you. people are ashamed, they don't say nothing, right? That's why they want you to be ashamed of the things that you go through, so you don't have to share your experiences, and then in that help somebody else. But Tokyo Tony was in the comments talking about that's what happens when you cheating with men and da 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 and telling people's business and stuff like that. Girl, I'm part of the story too. I can tell the story too. Everybody has a storyline. Everybody has a storyline, girl. Everybody has a storyline. She's not ashamed. So don't go over there trying to shame her and being like, girl, you did this and you did that. Because I already told y'all they were not in a relationship. She strikes me as a person who would have a baby with a friend. And it doesn't seem like he wants to have a baby. That's what it seems like to me. That's what it looks like to me. And if you are high risk and you're still at the point where you can, because she shared a story where she did have to she did choose to have an abortion for a later term pregnancy with a previous relationship that she was in. And it was very traumatic for her. So I think I don't know if she's going through this. And then what makes it even worse, she said that this is the sexual relationship that she was in after breaking celibacy. I was like, oh man, that sucks. And you break it with somebody and then y'all end up getting pregnant and then he's acting crazy and weird. Like I said, I wouldn't, unless you want a baby. If I were her, I would terminate the pregnancy. I don't know how you can give people advice, but that would be my advice. Like, girl, but you can't just tell people that, right? That's not like socially acceptable to tell somebody you probably want to have an abortion, because it doesn't seem like he's going to be very supportive. And it seems like you're already having complications and problems. I don't know, you know, can you give that kind of advice to somebody? Maybe somebody that you're really close to, but just me talking on the YouTube telling Elisabeth Ovesen that you might want to terminate the pregnancy is not socially acceptable. So we won't do that. All right, so yeah, go over to her page. She's been talking. She's been talking. She's very open about it. Statue honoring Martin Luther King Jr. and Coretta Scott King leaves Black Twitter confused about its shape. I don't like it. And like somebody on Twitter said that it would have been better as a painting, but as a 3D sculpture, it just doesn't give what it's supposed to give. The bronze sculpture called The Embrace, honoring, I think it would have been better with heads on it if they had heads. It actually looks like from this angle that I'm looking, it looks like somebody has their hand on a thigh, you know, and the leg, and like the leg is coming around the neck, because that like looks like a, oh wait, hold on, watch, I'm gonna show you. I don't have a pen to point. See, that looks like a head, and that looks like a thigh and somebody holding somebody's leg. You see how that looks? And when you look at it from different angles, it's going to look odd from different angles. I think, like somebody said on Twitter, it would have made a better painting. Somebody says, I have no idea what I'm looking at. I'd rather everybody just go to work on Monday and drink from separate water fountains and swim in segregated pools than pretend that whatever the hell this is honorable. Bitch. Oh my God. Oh my God. This is a terrible sculpture. It looks like somebody grabbing a thigh. Yeah, that's what I said. A different kind of loving embrace, okay? And then from the other end, it looks, I don't know, it looks a little odd. Because you do have to look at it from all angles. After seeing it from multiple angles, I still don't understand what I'm seeing. It seems like he's hugging something, and not a person. That's just a bad idea written all over it. Somebody was like, you had to have asked somebody, like, what do you think about this? Did anyone like say, you want to add heads? Because girl, 3D. It's gonna look crazy from all different angles. Girl, what is that? I don't get it. Okay. So what do y'all think of the sculpture? Let me know in the comments. Black Twitter is confused by the unveiling of the statue. I heard Coretta Scott King, what was her nephew or her cousin, said it looked like a it looked like a dong. Oh my God. Let's see. Wait. He was not happy. Where is it? He was pissed. Oh, here we go. Dr. Heavenly is also not here for the embrace. Yeah, a lot of people were not happy with it. Where is the article where he said it looked like a big dong? I could probably just go to the news. Coretta Scott King's, it says MLK dong statue erected in Boston continues to spark outrage. Looks like a penis. $10 million penis statue is insulting. Coretta Scott King's family member slams new statue saying it looks like a penis. I don't like it. I'm sorry. But do y'all like it? I really feel like the head should have been on there, but that probably would have been so much because it was like $10 million apparently. I'm sure that girl, whatever. I'm not here for it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Okay, I gotta go. Ooh, 46 minutes. Y'all been ready, mama. All right, y'all take care of each other. Protect your energy. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.